What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the video. So today for y'all, I have a review over a recent release. Now I'm recording this video. Today is Saturday, March 9th. I'm probably going to drop it in a couple days. But today was the release date over the Air Jordan 4 White and Gold, which is a women's Air Jordan 4. Now, unfortunately for this one did not have extended sizes. So the biggest they had was I think it's a 12 in women's or 10.5 in men's. So it's just one of those things where we've been dealing with the women's releases and not having extended sizes on them for the past long time now. So it's one of those things, you just kind of got to do it. So I was unable to get a pair for myself, but my girl wanted a pair, so I was able to get a pair for her. So I'm going to be reviewing this shoe today, give y'all my thoughts and opinions on it. Honestly, it's a pretty nice Jordan 4. Just seeing the pictures of it on sneakers and online, I was kind of hesitant. I didn't know exactly how it would look in person, but getting it in hand, it's actually a very nice shoe. So I'm curious to see how y'all feel about them and just what your thoughts and opinions are on this Air Jordan 4 White and Gold. Now, starting off with the box, you do have the all-white box gold Jordan Jumpman gold flight ring out on top of the box. It does have that gloss on the top as well. And then just going around the rest of the box, you see the bottom half does have that speckled gold pattern all around the bottom. So I do like the box with these, pretty nice. I think they did a good job with these. Now going to the label. The label reads Women's Air Jordan 4 Retro. The colorway is sail metallic gold and black. This is size 9.5 in men's, or excuse me, 9.5 in women's, which is an 8 in men's. So going to the inside of the box. So just regular all white on the inside. And then on the paper, 2 sheets of paper. So the first one, you do have a gold Jordan Jumpman on this sheet of paper. And then on the other paper is just an all-white piece of paper there. And then the rest of the box, you do have the YDM sticker. This one, for some reason, has 2 YDM stickers in here. But that is the rest of the box there. Now, I ended up copying this pair off of JD. I did the raffle earlier this week. I think it was like Wednesday I did the raffle for this one, and I was able to hit on there pretty easily, honestly. And when I went to go pick up the pair today, there was like probably 5 or 6 people that did a raffle on these, which was interesting to see. Normally with 4 is like the hot Jordan right now, so everybody's been going for these. But for this one, I guess at my store the demand wasn't there, and I'm more than likely, I think it's attributed to there not being extended sizes with these, and like I mentioned, the biggest being a 12 in women. So the bigger feet people were unable to cop these, which is normally where like you start seeing just pairs fly off the shelves compared to the smaller sizes. Like I think I woke up this morning at I think 10 a.m., which is an hour after the release, and there were probably a couple smaller sizes left, and then maybe like a woman's 11 left on the sneakers app, and that was an hour after the drop. So yeah, I think the biggest thing, one, just being that they didn't have bigger sizes in these, so they didn't fly off the shelves like that. But 2, probably it being a women's Jordan 4 and just the colorway on here. I would think those are the 2, but let me know how y'all feel about these. Was this a must-cop for y'all? Did you end up passing on these? How do you feel about them overall? But looking at sneakers now, they are sold out on there now. So I'm curious to see just how well other stores sold out of them. I didn't really check anywhere else at the local mall. And JD didn't have any additional pairs out, so I don't know how many they had, but I know when I did the raffle, they had a full size run on there. But when I looked at the sheet today, there was not a full size run worth of people that picked up pairs. So I'm sure there are extra pairs at your local store. So just go and check those local stores. But jumping to the shoe. So this is the Air Jordan 4 White and Gold, and hopefully the camera can focus so y'all can actually see the shoe. But it's a pretty nice shoe. Let me see, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So y'all see it's just white, and it kind of got the sail colorway on here, and it's really like a 2-tone white, because the outsole, or the midsole, and then the top upper are 2 different shades of white. And there's the top portion there, and then here's the bottom. So as you see, the bottom has that like more of sail, kind of a little darker white. But yeah, these are very, like, picking these in hand, like I mentioned earlier, I just wasn't sure. And then when I saw them in hand, I was actually like, okay, they're actually a pretty nice Jordan 4. It's a simple Jordan 4, nothing too crazy with this one. And I know I mentioned it with the metallic Navy 85s. If I haven't, I don't know which video I'm posting first. But whichever, if you haven't watched that video, I talked about the white base on shoes and just how people feel about the simplicity of some of the shoes. Now, looking at these, I feel like, and maybe it just doesn't sound right, but I feel like the all white on the 4s looks different on the all white on Jordan 1s. Now, I do like how it looks on this one compared to the Jordan 1. Now, that's not to say I don't like an all-white base shoe on a Jordan 4 or Jordan 1. I just prefer it. I think it looks better on a Jordan 4 compared to a Jordan 1. But that's just my opinion. Maybe y'all feel differently. I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinion when it comes to shoes. But that's just my thought process on it. But just looking at the outsole, like I mentioned, it's got more of that sail color on the bottom. The metallic gold Jordan Jumpman. And then going up to the upper and midsole, the midsole does have that really nice gloss that you can see there. And that wraps all the way around the shoe towards the front. And then the rest is an all white upper. It is leather. Now, the leather quality in here is pretty nice. It's a stiffer leather. It doesn't have as much of a tumble pattern on here compared to some of the other Jordans that we've seen recently. But the quality of leather, I do like it a lot. I think if you like that stiffer leather on here, you will like these. You do have the Wings logo in leather as well. That's on both sides. White mesh panel with these. That's on both sides as well. And then, of course, as you see the metallic gold hit. So that is right there. That's on, you got 4 of those metallic or gold pieces on the shoe right there. So that's both sides. White laces with these. I just found a little thing on there. White laces with these. I think the white laces look fine. You can do gold laces, but I think it'll look a little weird compared to just white laces. And then I really like the tongue that they did with these. So you have the embossed Jordan Jumpman tongue. It's all white, and it's very subtle, but I think it looks really good. Just like barely being able to see the Jordan Jumpman logo. Like I said, maybe I may be the only one, but I actually really like how that looks. And then going to the back, you do have the ankle tab here. Now, compared to some of the other Jordan 4s that have come out, this one is a little bit softer, not as stiff, which I do like. I know it's kind of been back and forth with some having the stiffer tongue, the ankle tab compared to others. But this one is nice. And this one, as you see, it's like a more of a sail colorway compared to the white. As you can see, the two-tone difference here. You do have the Jordan Jumpman on this one as well. Now, going to the interior and the laces, like I mentioned, white laces. Nothing crazy with the lace tips on these. But for the insole and shoe tree, so you do have paper shoe tree with these. And then on the insole, you do have a white insole, metallic gold Jordan Jumpman logo there. And then on the back, it is black. So overall, that is everything with the shoe. I'm going to show you the other shoe as well. No differences in the two, but just so you get an idea of what both look like. So this is the other one. Just give you all a quick 360 on these, just so you can get an idea. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about these. Was it a must copy? Was it a pass? Honestly, I feel like this will be a slept on for, just because it's a women's release and they didn't have the extended sizes. But I think people will like these. I think they'll look good on feet. You can do a lot with them, even though it has that gold plate, the 4 gold plates on here. I still think you can do a lot with these and make them work. I'm sure there will be some crazy fits that can come from these, especially with it being so much white on this shoe. But I'm curious to know how y'all feel about these. Did anybody end up going for them this morning, or did you pass on them? What are your thoughts and opinions on the women's Air Jordan 4 white and gold? Like I mentioned, it kind of sucks that they didn't have extended sizes, because I probably would have copped these for myself. But it is what it is. It's on to the next shoe for me. So yeah, so like I said, let me know how y'all feel about these and what your thoughts and opinions are on them. As always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on all the notification bells so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, I should have a couple more reviews dropping at some point in time whenever shoes come in, but y'all know I will drop those for you as quickly as possible. But I do appreciate y'all. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.